I have with me on the debate Major General G.D. Bakshi, sir. Thank you so much for talking to us. We are talking about the China-Pakistan economic corridor and the way it is afflicting and affecting the local population of Pakistan, and the fact that Pakistan, has failed to do nothing in this regard. In fact, it's more interested in poking its business in what's going on in Kashmir and how India is dealing with the matter rather than solving what's going on in its own house. But the question that I want to come to you is, whatever alliances, whatever partnership Pakistan and China create, does China always keep India's, possible interest or non-interest in it? You think whatever the deals Pakistan and China make, it is probably, to keep India away or keep India relegated in some way?
Not relegated, just relegated. It is to target India very specifically. The level of strategic naivete in this country, absence of geostrategic thinking is terrible. Look, the British in their time had created the alarm about the Russian quest for the warm waters of the Arabian Sea, and they had begun the fight to stop the Russians from getting a foothold on the Arabian Sea as far inside as Central Asia and Afghanistan as part of the great game. We have tamely allowed China to create a naval base in Gwadar, directly astride your sea lines of communications coming from the Persian Gulf, the Middle East, Africa, getting you your energy, 60% of your energy supplies without a murmur. We have just handed it over. And the fact of the matter is that this road alignment, railroad beltway, along with the pipelines, comes from Gilgit-Baltistan, which is Indian territory, goes partly through POK, which is Indian territory. And then they have sold Baluchistan. Now, please don't forget that Baluchistan in 1947 had a treaty Whitehall relationship going back almost a century plus with with British Whitehall. It was a country on par with Nepal, with Burma, with Sri Lanka. And on 11th of August 1947, the British had declared it independent, if you please. It was only on 27 March 1948 that Jinnah marched in the Pakistan army. He asked the Nawab of Kalat, the Khan of Kalat, to sign the instrument of accession. He refused, and they sent jet bombers to bomb his palace, killed his family, killed him. And that is how they occupied Baluchistan and turned it into a colony ever since. They have sucked out its oil, its gas, its iron, its copper, its uranium, its precious stone and its gold. And they have impoverished the people of that country. They have carried out genocide. This is, if you please, the same country which keeps preaching us sermons on how to deal with the population in Kashmir. What the hell are they doing in POK? They have shamelessly rigged election, and you have slogans of Azadi resounding in Muzaffarabad and other towns of POK. In Gilgit-Baltistan, they have shamelessly killed the Shias, ethnic cleansing of the Shias. In Karachi, they are slaughtering the Muhajirs, right? Who unfortunately, poor Indian Muslims who emigrated there seeking a better future are still called refugees 70 years after they crossed over. And then, of course, you have the Baluch. 25,000 of them have been killed, just abducted from their homes, from the roads, tortured, bodies thrown on the road, bodies buried in unmarked graves. 25,000? Do you know that Lieutenant General Tika Khan earned the sobriquet of the butcher of Baluchistan? He did what he had done in Bangladesh.
Right.
Precisely what he did in Bangladesh. And this nation has the chutzpah to preach to us.
Right.